Okay.
We'll hide in plain sight.
Alright, you got 70 through 61 here now. Part 4 of my top 100. And I said on the last part that a lot of these are going to have themes to an extent. I didn't try to do them, but it just kind of happened. This one I'd say is mostly chill. So if you like chill stuff, you probably liked this entrant of the countdown. At number 70, you've got Anticipation by Direct and Elliot Berger. I think it's Berger. And something by Direct had to be on here. I won't spoil whether anything else by Direct is on here, but as far as his stuff goes, this is about as good as it's gonna get. And I think Elliot Berger has also had a lot of contribution onto this track as well, because it sounds nothing like anything I've heard from either of them. It's got two different drops. It's got, so it's got the variation down. It's incredibly chill to listen to. The beat's weird. The sound design is great. The vocal chops are great. Like, what else do you want from a chill song? That's that's basically my entire reasoning here. It's a great song. It's probably one that you guys didn't expect. My number 69 is Rebirth. Shout out to Mega Nerd 212. This is also an incredible song. Resonate, my favorite stuff from him is when he uses his own voice, because I think it's underrated. And this one is a lot more uplifting than Canvas. I'll definitely put it that way. It's just a really nice song to listen to. It's the end of a weird trilogy of the Phoenix, and then Ash, and then Rebirth. I don't know. I can't really find any sort of connection between the three other than the names, but it's still pretty cool. It's the beginning for one of the best EPs on the entire label, and the vocal performance is great. The drop is great. What else can you ask for? My number 68 is Okay by Tokyo Machine. Remember when I said everything else on here was chill? Well, this isn't. This is Tokyo Machine we're talking about here. But I still think it's pretty great. Tokyo Machine, spoilers, isn't going to have anything else on this top 100. Even though he's been one of my favorite new artists, just because I think his sound design is pretty incredible, and that doesn't get showcased better than here. The lead sound of the drop, I'm aware, is a sound that is repetitive as all hell, and it's used before. But for some reason, I really like it. I like it in other songs too, but especially here, I think it's great. Or okay, both drops are different as per normal. The build up is almost spooky in a way, which creates a weird atmosphere. And overall, I just think it's one hell of a banger. My number 67 is Plain Sight by Tut Tut Child featuring Rachel Hirons. And as far as melodic dubstep goes, like I said, it's hard to do much better than this. The second drop is very weird because I think it may change key. I'm not very good with that kind of stuff, but it definitely sounds a lot different, but it works very well. The vocals are great. I generally like Rachel's vocals, even though she's got a very strange voice, all things considered. I think it works here. Lyrics are cool. Drop is cool. I mean, what else do you want? My number 66 is Everything's Different by Buster. I'm going to assume that not a lot of people expected this to be on here, but it is. It's here, number 66. The beat for the first drop and the second drop are perfect. The first drop is really chill. The second drop has some sort of euphoria while also still being chill. The mid sections are quiet, and this is a problem I have with some songs, like Snake Eyes and Don't Forget are the two off the top of my head that it kind of pisses me off how loud they get in the drop after being so quiet. But here I think it works a little bit better just because the atmosphere that Buster builds is pretty different, all things considered. My number 65 is Truth by Tristram. I think I had a lot more songs by Tristram in my original top 100 than I do now. Not sure if that's spoilers or not, but whatever. But Truth stays. Truth is an older song, but it doesn't sound like an older song at all. It kind of created the template for your Tristram song, essentially from the point that this song got dropped until 2015, where you have vocals that are somewhat mysterious but still uplifting. You have a crisp sounding drop, and it sounds like something that would be used in the climax of a movie. It's a pretty well established structure to a song, but it's how Tristram does it, and it doesn't work too much better than it does here. Number 64, you've got Disappear by Nigel Good and 3 vocalists I don't remember, even though it sounds like one vocalist. I don't know how that works. But whoever the vocalists are, they did a phenomenal job here. The song is cheesy, incredibly cheesy. But that's a very good thing in this case, in my opinion. Because Nigel Good owns it. He owns that the song is really cheesy, and he creates a fitting backing for it. It's just chill. It's Like, it's not anything crazy for the future house genre, but it's still great in my opinion. I don't have a whole ton to say about this one, but it's a good one. My number 63 is Bon Voyage by Drulu. Drulu is another artist that, even though they've only had 3 songs on the label, they had to get something here. Bon Voyage, I had it at like number 19 or 18 when I ranked out 29 for the first time. Boy, that might be my biggest regret on the entire channel, because this is a phenomenal song. This would be top 3 on that album now. It's a song that I think creates an atmosphere. It sticks to it. It sounds good. I mean, legitimately, what else could you want from a Drulu song than this? My number 62 is Fragments by Drop Tech. Obviously, it turns out this song is more controversial than I thought, and I'm pretty much alone in having it at number 1, but I think it's great. It does get repetitive at points, but I think that kind of works for the genre it's in. The lead sound in the drop is great. There's enough for variation in the drop to keep me interested, and the off drop work that Drop Tech does is great. That's generally, I think that's his strongest stuff, is his off drop, especially in stuff like Jukebox Nightmares and The Covenant. I don't know how much he did in Warhead, but that's great too, and it really works here as well. And my number 61 is Kaleidoscope by Casbo, simply for being a future-based song unlike any I've ever heard. It's actually the first future-based song on my entire list. It won't be the last, I promise. There's not going to be too much of it, but there's going to be more than I had in my original top 100 when I had exactly 2. And I have as many future-based songs, but Casbo in this one, I don't know if that's spoilers or not, but if it is and you haven't been on my channel long enough, this song is somber. It like, the drop is still uplifting in a way, but at the same time it's kind of downbeat in a different way. Casbo's really good at doing that. He makes songs that, like, generally his songs are more sad. He's got a few happy ones, obviously, but he's really good at taking a future bass, making pretty not like crazy future bass. He's not going to be confused for like Tasca Black anytime soon, but the moods he takes on in his songs are phenomenal, and this is a very good example of that.